Right, welcome to Gold, and today is on Friday. We are expecting NFP today, so 7th Feb of Friday. And quick one, yesterday wasn't really trading. Remember, we had this daily fair value gap that on Thursday was on Wednesday. I expected a range, so that on Thursday we might sing into it. Then today, let's try to see how we can maybe tell price will react during the NFP. So from the weekly time frame, what you can see is we had expanded from the context area that I was watching for. We had these weekly immediate rebalance whereby we had stung into it, then we pushed higher. This was my scenario number one. Then we had scenario number two, which was maybe a sting into this monthly immediate rebalance or this weekly fair value gap, which I was trying to see. Let's see what the monthly had. So we had the monthly immediate rebalance marked up there because we had reacted nicely off this monthly fair value gap, and I'm still expecting bullish prices. So that's the notes that I had. But yeah, so today what can we expect? Nice reaction also for scenario number one of the daily fair value gap and also the immediate rebalance as well as the daily fair value area. We pushed higher nicely as of Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We ranged back into this fair value gap, and as of today, if I mark up major liquidity pools that we can target, we have the previous day's low, which is it likely that we might see NFP push lower? I think we have, if not 1 hour before the 1 hour, maybe less than 1 hour, I mean, really, like an hour and a few minutes before the NFP release. So we have that previous day's low, which is a Thursday low, and then we have this high, which which will be targeting for bullish prices. That would be my first target. Then later on we have this other target that I want to see price deliver to. So we have, if price is dropping lower, I will be expecting to see maybe if NFP pushes prices lower, maybe a sweep of this. Then of this level, I will monitor to see what will happen in going higher. And this will be my first target going higher. And also this will be my second target. But also, if we monitor the weekly time frame, what we can see is maybe we can also see a sweep of those highs that we have marked up, then price later on a drop lower, so that we might come around this range, whereby next week we might also form an immediate rebalance, then we push higher. So what I will be very keen with is what will be happening if price pushes above these highs. Then we might expect later on to see a drop going lower. But that ain't really clear for now. That isn't clear. We had lots of markups there. So what can we see? So this is the daily low that we have marked up. The daily low is there, that if prices push lower, then we might have a sweep. And also we have this fair value gap that is yet to be traded. We have this fair value gap yet to be traded. We also have this 4-hour fair value area yet to be traded. So is it likely that we might see NFP push prices lower, then of which we can expect price pushing higher? And also, is it likely that we might push deeper to this previous day's low? So it's unlikely, but also it can happen. So what if prices drop slower from the 4-hour time frame? If we can sweep this low, then to what levels can we expect maybe price to sweep? Then maybe of which we can expect for price to push higher. Because for me, I'm not expecting to see, I don't really want to see NFP pushing higher first. I want to see it drop lower, then making people think that we are going lower, then later on we can reverse and then start going higher. So if we cannot reach this level, because we are also reacting of a daily fair value gap, if we cannot go deeper into this area, which area are we likely maybe to sting to, then we continue higher. You can see we have this 4-hour candle that lacks the low. So we can see this candle didn't create the low, we just opened, expanded higher, created that fair value gap. We have this candle slow, so I will mark up this candle slow, whereby I think from the lower time frame that will be a major liquidity pool. That's where we'll label it. So let me start by labeling these as a previous day's low, so that we don't have really lots of markings. BDL should be bottom right, and also this is the PDH, previous day's high, top right, and also this one should be my target, my second target. All right, so we have it as a second target. Yeah, there we go. And what else? We have this liquidity sweep. No need to label it because you can see it. We had that liquidity sweep, market tapped into that daily fair value gap, and also you can see how price is respecting these fair value gaps. Price is not closing below the fair value gaps. We are seeing prices, bodies of the candle respecting or closing around the midpoint, then pushing higher. We are also seeing a bullish fair value gaps being formed that are being respected, and market is pushing higher. We have this candle confirming a bullish engulfing candle because we have the previous candle slow and also closed above it. But because of the NFP, that's why I didn't want really to look for an opportunity to go higher because of this engulfing candle, because I know the NFP might be weakening lower, then we push higher. So I didn't really have to look for an entry at that point in time. So at these what we can see from the 1 hour time frame is these are the London lows, you can see. So I'll have it labeled because it's a major liquidity pool that can be traded into. So London lows should be on the bottom right, then we have the Asia lows at that also at that point. No need to mark them up because we'll have lots of markings. I don't usually love having lots of markups, but also from the 1 hour time frame, what we can see is around that the Asia lows, we have also fair value gaps that have been left open. We have also this 1 hour fair value gap that has been left open. So yeah, around the Asia lows, that fair value gap, also we have another fair value gap. So what I'll do, I'll just mark up this fair value gap. All right, we have that 1 hour fair value gap. All right, 1 hour FEG, of which if the market retraces into this range within this high to this low, if price doesn't really dig deeper to this previous day's low, right? So around up to, if price can't maybe drop further to that previous day's low, and this should be right to avoid yeah, there we go. Right, so I'm more of bullish. So what I'm thinking is I'm more of bullish, but also what if we manipulate lower? Some of the individuals will be thinking that our price is pushing lower, then they go on maybe targeting this low, but I'm more of bullish. So to which levels, or what can be my context area? My context area is my previous day's low, but this is too deep lower after we are reacting over daily fair value gap, also after this sweep of liquidity. So we can be within this range, also around the discount from the high to the low, which we have the Fibonacci from the low to the high, whereby we have relative equal highs around this discount level. I will be watching what price will do around this area. Then if NFP pushes lower, then of these areas we might expect to look for a buying opportunity targeting this previous day high and also this weekly target. Remember, it's also on Friday, whereby we can range about after the market has just sting into this area, range about as we go higher. Then as of next week also, we might also be dropping, maybe to create that weekly immediate rebalance, then push higher. So in this type of conditions, what we need to do is just be patient, wait for a setup to present itself, then we engage. But NFP, I'm expecting a drop. Guys, in the next hour we will be having it, NFP pushing prices lower, then try to look for opportunities going higher. That's what I'm watching for. If price pushes higher, then we might expect a consolidation, price dropping lower, which to me I will not be participating in. But until then, let's wait and see what is likely to be happening. So that's what I'm watching for today, around this area, the discount below the 0.5 level, then we can engage in price.